The whole event started with a brainstorm in Nelson's iconic Dykzeul coffee bar back in 1993, when we looked up and saw a poster of Abel Tasman and his 350-year celebration. We saw the poster, we had another coffee, and then the ideas started flowing from there. Well, the track was there, thanks to the Department of Conservation. Marathons were very, very popular at the time. We could see a drift away from the bitumen onto the trail, so 40 k's was a pretty good challenge. The track is purely magnificent. It's a must-do, one of the great walks of New Zealand.
Some of the features of the event, you get a magnificent boat ride that goes all the way from Marahau to Averil, or in today's case, because it's the 20th year, all the way to Totranui. And through that experience you get to see some of the amazing sights of the Abel Tasman National Park. Often you get to see wildlife in the form of seals and sometimes dolphins and whales, and you get to do it with other people as well, which is fantastic. And then they run back, and normally from Averil all the way back to Marahau, taking in the just beautiful sights of the Abel Tasman National Park.
I competed in the first race, the inaugural race, what was that, 20 years ago, and it was incredible. It was a great experience. The weather was shocking. A couple of hundred skinny runners with nylon shorts, nylon singlets, and all our gear was on the boat.
Well, it's a beautiful part of the country. 20 years ago it was even more of a wilderness.
So this is my fifth one, but this is the hardest because I'm a lot older. In fact, walking like I did most of the time today, you see a lot more than you do when you're running, of course, because when you're on those tracks you've got to watch your feet the whole time.
To me, I think this event is about family. From a young girl, since 14, I've been coming along to these events, so I've sort of grown up with the event. You can see it's the apple of Graeme and Averil's eye. They just love it. They're passionate about the area. They love the area. And for me too, the Abel Tasman is just, it signifies everything about Nelson, the area that you just love, and you love to. The runners that come along every year, they have a blast. It's interesting to see them so nervous at the start of the day, so tired and incoherent at the end of the day, but then they come back at night time for the prize giving, and they've just had such a fun time.
It's hard to believe that it is actually the 20th anniversary, because when you think back you sort of think, well, I should be able to think of 20 events, but I can't. It kind of all runs into 4 or 5. It's all happened so quickly, but there's lots of things have happened within it, and it always just makes it a little different. But always we are looking to make sure that we're setting it up so that we're able to keep everybody safe and but still give them a really good experience.
It's a run for all people. It's sure the first, second and third get rewarded, but we reward everybody by having an event that's a challenge in an iconic place of New Zealand. This is one of our trail runs, so the spirit just happens to be there.
Oh, life-changing. It's an experience you have to have as a trail runner. Absolutely life-changing.
Golden. Just the golden beaches, and it looks brilliant.
Just a wonderful race. The environment is superb. It's just special.
For me, it's just an adventure to get out in the wilderness, and it's just so close to civilization. You don't have to go far to get out in the sticks. It's great.
We always say it's the sea, the sky, the sand, the run. It has it all.
Magic. Absolutely magic.